My name is Ange and I'm a Fetal Alcohol Spectrum Disorder advocate, and I'm also the biological mum to an amazing 13-year-old boy with Fetal Alcohol Spectrum Disorder. My early experiences with alcohol were much like anybody else really, just general teenager stuff. I started realising a couple of years in that I was the last to leave, and then my friends would go home and go to bed, but I would sit up drinking. And before I knew it, I was drinking daily. In January of 2006, my mum was diagnosed with glioblastoma, an incurable brain cancer. That's when my drinking started accelerating, really accelerating. If my blood alcohol dropped below a certain level, I would start to get violently ill. That's real alcohol physical dependence. It almost killed me on a couple of occasions. From all of the dry reaching, I had burst esophages here, and quite often, unfortunately, people don't realise how much they're reliant on alcohol, both emotionally, mentally and physically, until they try and stop it. It's not a fun life. It's barely even in existence. When the pregnancy test came up, then I realised how hopelessly addicted to alcohol I was. I went out to see the OBGYN and I disclosed that I was drinking alcohol, that I was an alcoholic, that I had relapsed and that I was in full flight. And the response that I received was, "That's not good for the baby, you need to stop that, and you better be stopped that the next time you come back and see me." So I left that room feeling like a failed empty vessel. It's a very complex physiological and mental condition. And if you are heavily addicted to alcohol, it really should be treated as a high complex pregnancy to be watched. I had suspected that there would be FASD from the very beginning. He was diagnosed at the age of 3. The challenges are around emotional regulation, academics, particularly mathematics at school, and certain sensory type things. My child is by far and away the most caring, humorous, witty, just overall delightful child. I'd like any other ladies who have had a baby, who have drank alcohol during their pregnancy. The shame is there, the guilt is there. It's okay to feel it, but please don't let it define you. Reach out, the Facebook groups, the community, find your people. There's plenty of parents and caregivers out there. And that's where I've done most of my healing, in finding that I wasn't alone. There are foster carers and there are, adoptive parents, and there are bio mums all over the world, and I know them all now. And I don't feel so ashamed anymore, because I know that my experience, as unfortunate as it is, can really help people.